I got sent another story. Yeah? Now, you guys, let's just think about this. Stories that I'm getting sent are diabolical, the most diabolical things. Like, what the hell is happening in people's lives? Like, wallah, we have it the easy way. Wallah, we have it the easy way. Like, now let me read one of them. I'm trying to read all of them. I'm getting a lot of stories written to me. So, yeah. It goes, my mom was so good until one day she started behaving weirdly. She always treated I and my younger siblings badly, especially me. She will always abuse me in front of her friends and our neighbors. One day, I talked to my father about my mom's behavior, and he will say that that's nothing. He will say that nothing was wrong with my mom, and she is always like that. I was in shock because I know my mom's behavior and she never behaved like that. So every day and every night I kept on thinking and thinking about my mom. And one day her behavior was getting even worse, and she tried killing my younger brother. One day I went to her mom, which is my grandmother, and talked to her about her daughter's behavior. My grandma looked at me and smiled. I was in shock, wondering what's really going on. So I asked my grandma why she was smiling, and she told me that I shouldn't worry and my mom is okay. I was shocked and confused. I asked her again, and she told me that she did black magic on her daughter because of jealousy. Hayoy! I stood up, shocked and terrified. I started sweating. I couldn't even walk, run, or even talk. She told me that the reason that she did black magic on her daughter was because she was in love with my dad and she hated to see my dad and my mom together. And she hated my mom badly. Grandma looked at me and didn't even reach a second. My grandma disappeared. Like within a second, she disappeared, yeah? I couldn't believe my eyes, nor my ears. I ran away and went back home. I talked about it to my dad and he didn't say anything. So I kept thinking and wondering what to do. Then I came up with an idea and went to a sheikh and told him about everything. I called him to our house. The sheikh started reciting Quran on my dad and mom. And finally, the jinn started speaking. The jinn said that it was my grandma who did all that because of jealousy. When the sheikh continued reciting the Quran until the jinns were gone, after a few hours, my mom and dad woke up confused and they felt pain inside their heart, we took them to the hospital and everything was okay. We went back home and I explained everything to my parents. My parents were very shocked and my mom started crying. We talked about it and we moved to another apartment. And every day we recite Quran on my family. And from that day onwards, my grandma was never to be seen or heard from. The end. That's it, you guys. You know, recently I just learned about the jinns who speak inside the human being's body, yeah, can sometimes lie to create conflict in the family. Like they can say, like, I'm your sister and I did this and this and this to you, yeah? But it can be somebody else, but the jinns are lying. That they're lying. They can lie in your body, yeah, and say that so that to create conflicts after they are gone. So yeah, sometimes when a jinn talks inside you or somebody that you know, don't believe it immediately, and read the Quran and just be reading Quran on yourself. The truth is gonna come out eventually.